Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Sunday to you all. We are going to get into our winter theme challenges over here, and we do have a couple Christmas challenges to hit up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope your weekend's going well, and yeah, I hope you're having a great Sunday so far. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and count up the money that we have to put in this binder. It should be $230. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, and we should have 30 and ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. So $230. $30 is I kind of like budgeted towards the two Christmas challenges that I have. And then the rest will go into the rest of our savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get started on our roll for your savings goals. And this comes to us from Anna Banana Budgets. You guys should already know about this. If you haven't seen it here on this channel, you definitely have probably seen it on other people saving with it. So we're going to go ahead and roll our color die and see where we're saving today. So we're going to call that a yellow. So let's go ahead and roll our D3 because that's what yellow is. And we're saving $1 lonely dollar today. Okay, and that's all right. We're in our final week of February. Can you believe it already, y'all? This is crazy. It is going so fast. All right, so we have 55, 7, 8, and 9. So $59 in this roll for your savings goal. This is a free challenge on Anna's Ko-Fi. So go ahead and check that out if you wish to. And subscribe to our channel if you aren't already. Next up is Bookish Mama Budgets. This is helping me save for some self-care items. So let's go ahead and roll a D6 and see where we're at. Okay, we got a 2. So we'll roll one more time tomorrow, and then we'll take cash out and put that in our self-care binder. So let's go ahead and grab $2. Oops, this is supposed to be from the side because the rest of this money is going into the binder. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 17, 18, and $19 saved so far. So I think we're going to end up cracking 20 unless we roll a 1 tomorrow, and then we'll get exactly 20. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited to see what we do today. We're going to start with our savings challenge from Star at Budgeting for Me. And this is a spicy challenge. It does save $100. As you can see, these numbers are pretty, they're pretty high. So the highest one we've gotten so far is 18. So let's roll a D6 and see where we're going. All right, we have, I don't even know which one I rolled. Let me roll again. All right, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 6. That's like one of the lowest numbers we've had so far. Let's go again. Remember, we budgeted $30 for 2 challenges. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14. Ooh, chow. I should have stopped. Now, why'd y'all let me scratch again? That's y'all fault. Oh, boy. Okay, so that's $20 coming into here. Dang it. All right. 50, 70, 82, and 4. $84 out of 100. So, child, I should have stopped. All right. So next we're moving on to Very Nomi Christmas. So we're probably going to be a little bit over our budget, but we'll just take from our winter binder. We're going to pull a card and we'll go ahead and scratch. This is from Budgeting with Kim. Isn't this adorable? So you get all of these scratchers. This is available in her Etsy shop. She does have an awesome Ko-Fi as well, but she has she has a lot more items in her Etsy shop. So go in and check her out. So looks like we're okay. We have a 7 and a 2 for 9. Oh my gosh, we came $1 under budget. I don't know how we did that because usually we're over $10 in Kim's challenge. So we'll take it. So $9 coming in. So the remaining dollar from our 30 will go into the rest of the challenges. I don't know how we did that, but we did it. Okay, so far in a Very Nomi Christmas, we have 50, 70, 80, 91, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $95. Let's get a 20 for this. We'll make some change. And a 5 for that. So $95 in here. Okay, next up is our challenge from Gen X Budgets. And this is Bestie Sheila's challenge. And she sent, oh, I pulled too much of her stuff out. That's for when we're done with these. She sent these to me in Happy Mail, so I wanted to use this, and they're beautiful. I love these scratchers. You guys have heard me say that before. So let's go ahead and roll 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll go right here, and we are saving $8. All right, let's stop there, because you know what happened, what just happened with that other challenge. I got a little overzealous with it. Okay, let's go ahead and clean that up a little bit. I was so getting ready to use my finger. Okay, so $8 for that. And then let's go ahead and do something on her Beautiful challenge. So we've been doing one of the bows and then doing a dice roll for the cherries. So I think we saved for all our cherries, huh? It looks like it. So let's see if we can find one of these bows to save for. Let's find this one. That one's going to be $3. Let's go ahead and mark that one for 3. Okay, here we go. So we'll mark this one for 3. And maybe we'll stop right there and we'll come back around if we can. Let's see what we have. So 8 and 3 is 11. Let's stop there for now. And then let's see what we have all together. In these two challenges, we have 45, 47, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $55. Let's go ahead and grab a 50. All right, 55 in these challenges. Saved so far from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. And Sheila and Kim are both my besties here in the budgeting community. Alrighty, let's go back to Kim. We do have a winter theme challenge. We have been working on her Galentine's Day roll and save. It says, who needs guys when you have your besties? So we got a little spicy here over the last few weeks with these D20s. So let's go ahead and take our next highest one, which is a D12. I gotta get one of these out. Let me see. Which one is my D12? I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. So let's go ahead and roll this down and see what we get. I'll let you know because I know you're not going to be able to see it. And we rolled a 1. So we're going to go again. So we rolled a 1 for our D12. Let's get a D10 and try that out and see if we can save a little bit more money. All right, here's my D10. And we rolled a 7. All right, we'll put that in over there. Now we will save $8 today after I just wrote on myself. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's go ahead and add all this up. We have 20, 40, 55, 57, 58, 59, and 60. All right, guys, let me take a pause here for a second, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. We are going to finish this video without any more interruptions. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get into our next challenge. It is from me. It is our Happy Valentine's Day Charlie Brown challenge. And we finished all the Shut the Box. So let's go ahead and see what else we can get into on this. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I'll try to remember to zoom back out. All right, so we have this D3 to take care of us. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's a 1. Okay, so we didn't save much on that. Let us do, looks like we're doing a D3 on this as well. 2. 2. Is that right? 1, 2. Yeah, it's right. Okay. Let's do some more. 1. We're not getting much, huh? But that's okay. We have a lot of icons too. So that's $3 more. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 8. Let's do one more roll. 3. Okay, we better stop there before I get too out of control. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's see what we have all in all for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, put that back and let's see what we have in total for this savings challenge. And let me zoom back out before I forget. Okay. 20, 30, 45, 46, and 47. $47. Put that back for 20. Okay, perfect. So maybe the next couple weeks we'll finish this up. So not next week, but into March, because we got quite a few over here and we still have some more roll and saves to do. All right, that's free on my Ko-Fi, by the way. You guys can go pick that up. Let's get into our next challenge from Vicky Thinks. We usually have this in the very beginning of the binder, but I wanted to make sure that I did those Christmas challenges first and got those done and out of the way. So now we're going to go ahead and color in our next $21 worth of icons. So we have this 13 and the 8 next. We're going to be finishing this soon. That's pretty exciting. Now we're not going to finish this month, but we'll definitely finish in March. And this will save us $210 once it's all done. We save $21 per week. And that's over 10 weeks. Okay, I love these little ice cubes. Okay, so $21, so 20 and 1 coming into this. And in total, we have saved 120, 40, 60, 5, 7, and 8. 168. And we have 2 more weeks to go. That's it. We'll be able to pull this and put it in our savings account. I need to grab my vacuum cleaner, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I put it back like that. Okay, there we go. I gotta fix my mat. I still have not done my desk, guys. I need to put it together and get everything kind of spread out and not all piled on top of each other the way it is now. Let me scooch this stuff over a little bit. And there's something under here. Ciao. Okay, let me get my stuff together before y'all click off. All right, next up is from Bookish Mama Budgets. This is her scratch off challenge that she sent as Ko-Fi membership mail. So let's go ahead and roll and see where we're going on this. And we have a 2, 1, and 2. $5. Let's go one more time. 2, 1, and 2. Ooh, $9 coming in this. Okay, we better stop. Let's clean this up. We'll put 1 back and grab a 10. So 15 in the savings challenge so far out of 30, so that's halfway done. All right, next up is Lady Luck Saves. It's her cute little penguin challenge. We only have 3 of these left, so let's see what we can do today. This was a small savings challenge. It saved $20. So 5 and 3 is 8. So let's see what that is in total. So that's 18. So we might as well go ahead and scratch the last one for 2. Okay, perfect. $2. And that's going to be 20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll take our last 20 over here. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this in the back of the binder because that's where we've been keeping our done challenges, and we will count that up at the end of the month. Okay, so we'll have a new challenge to start next week for that one. Next up is Pink Plum Budgeting. It's Baby It's Cold Outside. This is a cute scratcher that she shared for free in her Ko-Fi. So 4. Let's go one more time. Let's roll, because that surely didn't roll. We'll count that as a 1. We'll go right here. And 3. So $7. I better be careful, because I want to make sure that I get through here at least once. So $7, and let's see what we have all together. 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and this is a mystery save because I don't know how much, it doesn't say on here how much this saves. But such a cute challenge. I have her tiny that we're going to use later on before winter is over. All right, next up is a Diamond Budgets. This is your Vet Savings Challenge, and we are going to go ahead and let's do these 2s up here. Let's get a real blue. So we'll put $6 into this today. The empty spots, we're just going to do some me see. How do we want to do the empty spots? I don't know. I have to think about it. I know I have these marked for D6 and D2. But I don't know how to want to do the spots that don't have anything in there. But we'll save $6 in this today. And Yvette is a newer YouTube creator, but please go check her out if you aren't already subscribed. We'll go ahead and put $6 into this. Next up is Greta at Agape Book Club. And we have her Shut the Box. So this is the last one. So we'll be pulling this one today. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I think this was Ko-Fi membership mail, if I remember correctly. But let me see what we're doing here. So 4 and 9. We have an 8. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. I dropped my dice on the floor. 4 again, so 3 and 1. A 3. All right, we can't do anything with that, so I'm going to do a courtesy roll. And that's an 8. So we'll do 6 and 2. And a 4. All right, so we're out. So we're saving $12. And we'll be pulling this because we are done, and we will count this up at the end of the month. 10, 25, 27, and 28 in our Shut the Box from Greta at Agape Book Club. All right, we'll put that in the back. So we'll have a new challenge ready to start next week. Let's see if we can finish this one. I don't know how many's left on here. So let's see. We have 2 scratchers left. That's it. Okay, perfect. Well, we technically have 4 scratchers left, but we only have 2 cards. So let's go ahead and just scratch this last one on the 2. And that's $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let me see what we have left. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We got quite a bit. All right, we got money. We have money. We have money. Okay, let me go again. So this card is done. And let's see, where should we go? Let's go up here in a corner. And a 3. So let's get $3 more to put in here. And we'll stop. We'll finish this up next week. That'll be perfect. We'll do the last 2 next week. Let's clean this up. 1, 2, 3. And so far we've stayed in here 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 67. Okay. Yep, and we'll finish this up next week. So we have this one bonus left, which is going to be there, and then our last actual number of savings that we'll do at the end of the month. Okay, so Jamie at Trauma Budgets is up next. All right, we have these cards. This is from Membership Mail. Love this game. She sent, I told you, if you need to go check out her memberships because she sends out a lot of stuff. It is packed full of items. So thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate this. But let's go ahead and get started. This is from Chinese New Year, and it's the Year of the Horse. So let's go ahead and get a game piece, and let's roll. Let me move that. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going here today. And that's a 3. Let's go again once we get this cleaned up. Trying not to scratch too much where I'm to the point where I'm really wiggling my desk. All right, $3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go one more time, at least one more time. 1, so we're going right here. Ooh, what is this? Scratch the bonus card. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the bonus card. Ooh, this is a lot of scratching going on. I'm happy. You guys know I love scratch off challenges. So guys, what did you guys do this weekend? Let's talk. What did you do yesterday? Did you have anything that you had to get done? How's the weather around you? It's starting to warm up here, but I know we'll be getting into our extremely rainy season here soon. And that can be very disastrous for us because we live right outside of a flood zone. And usually when we get a lot of rain, it comes in our basement. There's really nothing you can do about it. You know, we have a pump, but it still makes its way in, especially if it rains quite a bit. All right. And that's why we don't have a finished basement and never will be finished. Okay, so this says double the next amount you save. Okay, well, I guess we got to roll again. So 1 and 2. Please don't let this be big. OMG. Roll a D3. Okay, so that won't be bad. Roll a D3 and then double it. Okay, Jamie, we were about to be fighting, child. I'm trying to get most of it cleaned up. Okay, roll a D3, and then we're going to double that. So what are we doing? Okay, $6. So $6 coming in here. So we'll stop there for now. We're putting 9 in this today. We have 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1. Grab a 20. Come off the side over here. And we'll put all of this away. I love this. All these little scratchers on here. I enjoy it. So thank you, Jamie. Looking forward to the next membership mail. Okay, so next up is this Lady Got Saved? Yes, Lady Got Saved. I love this. So she had made this challenge a long time ago before she got her Lolo, which is her little puppy. I think it's a Bichon Frise. Am I saying that right? A Bichon. We'll just call it that. And she's so stinking cute. And Lady Di has absolutely spoiled this dog. So if you aren't subscribed to her channel, please go check her out. There is her YouTube handle right there, Lady Di Saves. So this is a D2 row, a D3 row, and a D4 row. So let's just roll one of each and see what we're saving today. Okay, so for our D2, we have 1. For our D3, we have 1. And for our D4, we have 2. So $4. I think we probably could go again, but let's get all the way through the binder first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we got another shut the box to do. Ciao. Ain't nobody messing around with this shut the box. Take me out. Last week, I had just enough to finish. It was like perfect the way it ended up. But I did owe $12 on my last run, so I better take it easy. All right, next up is from Angela Marie 888. Absolutely love her challenges. We're going to go ahead and do this next one on here. We'll do these last 2 threes. I'm going to find a color that I like. So we'll do these last 2 threes. And then we'll roll for the other one. And I think we'll finish this up next week, because we're super close to being done. All right, so $6. Okay, and then on this one, let's see what we have left. D2, 3, 4, 3, and 3. So let's do a 3, definitely. And let's do a couple D3s. So we have a 2. And we have a 3. And let's do our D2. And then we'll stop. 2. So 2, 2. And did we roll 3? Yeah, 2, 2, and 3. So that's 7. Okay, so let's see what we have today. We have $13. And in all, we have saved 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, and 2. So $32. Let's get this all the way together. Put that off to the side. Okay, 32 in this saving. Oh, 42. Add another 20. I'm sorry, guys. It's $42 we've saved. I think that's right. I'll make sure off camera that this is correct. I'm going to leave it out and add it up, but I'm pretty sure that's $42 that we saved in that challenge so far. All right, next up is from Tina's Budgeting Creations, and we are just going to scratch. We're not going to roll. Let's go up here in a corner. This one is worth $25. This is a freebie on her Ko-Fi page, so 3. And then let's go down here. 1, that's 4. And let's stop there for now. Such a pretty challenge. And I'll clean these scratchers off later. $4. Do we have a 1? We do not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we saved $14 in this so far. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Perfect. All right, Budget Life with Paula is up next. We did finish her scratch off for 30 already, so we're just filling in these 5s. Let's see what we have. I think I'm going to put $10 in this today. So 5 and 10. This is a $50 savings just for this part. And we've saved $55 so far. So let's grab a 50. Okay, 55. Awesome. So we have $25 more to go to get before we're finished with that. And we should finish that before spring hits because that's a winter challenge. And you can find that on her Etsy shop as well. All right, this little group play comes to us from Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budget. Our next high one is a D8. And I thought I had a D8 over here. That's a D10. Let's grab our D8. All right, and of course we rolled an 8, so we're done. One roll and we are done. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got a bunch of 10s over here, so I'll be making change here shortly. So 5. So we have 20, 35, 41, 2, 3, and 4. So $44. So we'll leave these ones, and then we'll grab a 20. All right, $44 in this roll of save. That's pretty good. So we have a D6, 5 and 4 left. And this is going to probably carry over into March, but that's okay. You know, unless we get some really low rolls next week, it'll be here till like the 1st or 2nd week of March. All right, Miss Frugal is up next. We are going to do, let's do 3. I think that's what we've been doing. It's about 3 a week. And if there's any leftover money like that's like, I don't want to IOU, I'll come back and put it in here. Okay, so $3 coming into this mini challenge. It's going to save us $21 in total. So let's get some 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then let's put one of these 10s back for 2 5s, just so we have a little bit of change. Okay, let me close it has gotten dark and I need to close my blinds. Okay, so we need to grab, how many of these? Oh, we did 4. Did we do 4? I think we just did 4, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking, and I think we just colored in 4. If that's wrong, I will check during editing and fix it. But I'm pretty sure we just colored in 4. I meant to only do 3. Okay, next up is Kimmy at Kimmy's Budget, or Bayesian Girl Budgets here on YouTube. And Hey K Budgets, this is their Shut the Budget Olympics box. And we only have 2 more weeks before we finish this one. It has saved us quite a bit of money. So let's start with K's side. And we'll grab a green marker. And hopefully this Shut the Box will be nice to me. I think I saved enough money to get through it because this is our last challenge in the binder before we start over. Okay, that's an 8. And that's a 7. That's a 5. And that's a 9. Okay, so far so good. So we need 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's drop down to 1 dice. There's our 6. There's a 2. So 4, 3, or 1. That's a 2. So we'll do 1 courtesy roll. And that's a 6, and we can't do anything there. So we're saving $8 on this side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's flip it over and do Kimmy's side. Okay, we'll go ahead and go. Where's my blunt marker? Okay, so we have a 7. And that's a 3. That's a 10, so we'll do the 9 and a 1. So 8, 6, 5, 4, 2. There's our 8. There's a 5. So 6, 4, or 2. Let's drop down to 1 dice. There's a 6. So now we need a 4 or a 2. That's a 5. So we'll do 1 courtesy roll. And then we got a 1. So we're saving 6 on the side. Okay, perfect. So $14 coming into here. So let's put this back. We'll grab a 1 and a 10. And let's see what we have all together for Shut the Budget Olympics box. And we'll be finishing that up next week. So that's just in time to count it towards our month end totals. So 50, 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $68. And we have a good bit of money, so we're going to go back to the beginning of the binder. Let's do Sheila's challenge. We're not doing any more Christmas stuff. So we'll pull Sheila's out. And let's scratch one of these. I'm just going to pick one, guys. I'm going to go at the bottom here and get this loner out of the way. Okay, 6. And I have Sheila's budget game behind here to go in next. So $6 more. So we have 61. Okay. And oops, come on, get on in there. Let's see what we can do on Kim's. Her roll and save. So what's the next biggest one? D10. Okay, so let's grab that D10. I thought I just had it. I must have put it back. I did. Okay, let's see. All right, be nice to me. All right, and we rolled an 8. That's not very nice to me. All right, let's see what we can do. We have 2 1s in here. We don't. So let's make some change for a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll grab a 5. And then we'll grab our 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 65, 6, 7, and 8. $68. This is saving a lot of money. I guess because I had these D20s in here and stuff. But we have an 8 and a 2 on this side. And we have a good bit on this side. 2, 4, 6, 8, and another 2. So we're getting there. All right, let's put that back in Kim's envelope. Okay, so we have $25, about $30 left. That's not too bad. So let's go into my roll and save, and let's do another $5. So we'll do this 4 and this 1. Let's put this 5 back and grab a 10. So we have $52 in this now. Let's grab a 50. And I have a 2, a lonely 2 over here as well. So put that over there. Okay, so $52 in this Charlie Brown challenge. A little bit closer to finishing that. I still don't think we'll finish it next week. Vicky's, we only do once a week. Let's see what we can do in Lindsay's. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $3 more coming into here. Clean up. 1, 2, 3. I didn't think we were going to make it back around the horn, but we did pretty good. I guess because those Shut the Box weren't too mean to us. So $18 in there now. Lady Luck Save, we did finish. Well, we can start on this next one from Restoration by Autumn. And let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll a D6. And we have a 6. Okay. This says January group play, but that's okay. I'm saving it because it's cute. I love it. It's 2026. It has not stopped being 2026 yet. So I have time to get that done. Got lots of time to get that done. All right, let's do another one on Vicky's at Pink Plum Budgeting. Okay, 1, we can't stop there. That would be atrocious. And a 2, so we'll put $3 more into here. Okay. Such a cute challenge. Love it. So $3. We need to make some change once again. Let's just make all ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and $3 of this is going into here. And I'm not going to keep condensing down. I'm just going to keep moving on through the binder. I don't want this video to be any longer than it needs to be. Okay, diamond budgets. Let's roll a couple of these D2 down here. All right, we have a 1. And let me get a pen. I like this pen. So we have a 1. And let's go one more time. And we got another 1. And let's go again. We'll get this other big spot in a 1. So $3 coming in. Okay, that's all right. We got a D6 dot side over here, so no worries. We will definitely be saving some money in this challenge. So cute. Thank you so much, Yvette, for giving this to us for free. Mostly everything in my binders are usually freebies. But I do purchase, you know, some stuff from other people. Like the Paula one wasn't free. I did purchase that off her Etsy. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to, okay, Greta, we finished. And I don't know if there's a challenge behind hers ready to go. Yes, it is. Okay, this is Eva's. I didn't get to save with this last year because, as you know, I started my YouTube channel in February. So I didn't have all these challenges and stuff printed out. So we're going to do this March one. I do have them number D3, D2, D4. So let's start with our D2 because we don't have much money left. Okay, I'm going to call that 2 because it was kind of like on its side. Let's do a D3 and we'll stop there for the week. So $5 coming in this. That's perfect. And I'll get all these dashboards switched out too. So I have $4 left. And I don't think I really want to chance that party planner papery. Let's not do that. Lady Di. No. Who had a smaller challenge that weekend? Let's go into Trina's. Let's roll this D4. And we rolled a 1. Let's take a chance and roll the D5. What's the chances of us getting a 5, right? Or a 4. And we got a 2. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we could finish this with a D6, but I don't want to take that chance because I probably won't roll a 1 because that's all we have left. So I'm going to take this $1 that's left. I'll put it to the front of the binder and we will use that to save with next week in our final final Sunday of February. So let's go ahead and flip to the front. This book is so full because it needs to be unstuffed. But that takes care of our savings challenges for today. Oh my gosh, look at that binder. It can barely close, guys. But that takes care of our savings challenges for today. And I'll see you tomorrow on our mini Monday savings. And Tuesday, we'll get into our tinies. But guys, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed this week where I gave you a bunch of freebies. I'll have one more. No, that's it. Last week was the last day of the freebies. So I hope you enjoyed those freebies. And if you don't know about them, please go hit my Ko-Fi up and print on as many as you want. There's no limit. And guys, just please take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right, guys. Bye.